Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm just going to show you through a warm-up. It's about 4 or 5 minutes long and it's just going to get you moving, get the blood pumping, open up the body and get you ready for some more dynamic movements as we move into our main set of our workout. Grab your phone, get the stopwatch on, and we're just going to run through a bunch of things that's going to get your body moving. As I said, start to open the hips up, open the shoulders up, and get us ready for those dynamic body weight exercises that we're going to take on in our challenge. So, we'll just start off jogging on the spot. Just keep your breathing nice and regulated. We just want to be able to keep the oxygen coming in. We don't want to burn out during this warm-up. Alright, we slowly start to bring our knees up. About 15 seconds gone already. Bring the knees up nice and high. Keep going there. Then we're going to go into some fast feet. Nice and fast with the feet. 10 seconds there. And then we're going to start kicking the feet up the bum. So just a range of jogging on the spot there. That'll allow us to get that heart rate moving and sort of get the legs warmed up. Alright, so we're going to work on firing off our posterior chain. So what you want to do, guys, is think about hinging at your hips. We're going to hinge at the hips first. You'll notice a slight bend in my knees, but I'm not squatting yet. We're going to hinge at the hips, push that bum out and back, and you'll start to feel a stretch from your glutes through your hamstrings down into your calves. Reach forward with the arms. Keep a nice flat back. Your spine, you want to keep that nice and neutral. And just push that bum back. Take a nice deep breath. As you blow out, try and draw that stomach in. As you breathe in, open that chest up. Alright, so take nice 3 big breaths there. Keeping the weight on our heels. We're going to contract the glutes and the hamstrings. Bring ourselves up to standing. Give the legs a little bit of a shake. So when we work through our squat, through our warm-up, we're going to work in that same pattern. We want to hinge at the hips first. Then push the bum down and back. Keeping our knees stacked above our ankles so that our weight isn't pushing through the front of our knees if they creep too far forward. So let's just go into 8 squats there. Keeping that bum going out and back. Knees stacking above your ankle and making sure that your knees aren't dipping in, alright? So you don't want your knees to come in when you squat. You want them to track nice and straight over the toes. So we've done 8 there. Then we're just going to go down onto one knee. Push the hips forward. You'll feel a bit of a stretch through your hip flexor. And you can extend that stretch by reaching up. And even just taking a little lean over to one side. So you can hold that there for 10 or 15 seconds. Come over to the other side. Same again. Start by keeping the hips nice and level. Don't twist as we push forward. Feel that stretch through the front of that quad, up into your hip flexor. Reach up. And over to the side. There. Right, when we come up, we're going to make that a little bit more dynamic. We're just going to drop down into some reverse lunges. So what you want to do when you're doing a warm-up, guys, is you want to activate the muscles that are going to be used during your workout. You want to make sure that as you're coming back into your reverse lunge, again, your knees are tracking nice and straight over your toes, and you're sitting back into it so that our knees aren't creeping too far forward. Come back up, drop back down. All right, nice and controlled in the warm-up. Let's get the arms moving, the upper body. Just going to do some little circles forward and some little circles back there. All right, then we're going to go into a bit of a thoracic twist. So what I want you to do is keep the hips facing forward, hands together like that, and we're just moving just the top part of our torso. Disengage it from our hips and just have a bit of a twist up top. Then we're going to slowly integrate the hips into the movement. So you might want to get your feet a little wider and the swing will get a little bit bigger. Then you can relax the arms. If you're doing this with a friend, make sure you're not too close or you'll hit them. And then we're going to make it more dynamic again. So we're going to go with a bit of a lunge each way. Alright, so from the side, it's just going to look like that. Alright, and go about 6 or 8 each side, and you'll feel that the body's starting to warm up pretty well. Last one we're going to do is go back into our running with a few little more dynamic push-ups involved. So we're going to start off. We're at about the 4-minute mark. We're going to go fast with the feet for 5 seconds. And then drop down, and we're going to just go into 5 push-ups. You can do these on your knees, that's fine. Like that. If you want a side on view, just drop down, whatever's comfortable. Again, we're just warming up. There's no need to blow yourself out here. Come back up, 5 seconds. Nice harmonies. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop back down into 5 push-ups. And come back up and finish off just with 10 seconds. Jogging on the spot, punching the arms out in front. Like that, alright? Alright, so we're done there. You'll start to feel your heart rate's already elevated and you're ready to get into the main set of the workout. Alright guys, let's get started. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. Give it everything you've got. I'm going to be working through with you for the first 2 rounds. So we're going to get a bit of a sweat up. We've had a warm up, the heart rate's up. Let's get into it. Work hard, see the results at the end. Alright, off we go. Down into our rock climbers. So just bringing the knees right up underneath the chest, keeping the back nice and flat there. And with your eye line, you want to be looking just down. You don't want to be looking too far up. You don't want to be looking too far down. If you want a side on view, the knees need to be coming right up under the chest. So we're just working, get into a rhythm, keep your breathing up, and we're going 40 seconds, flat out your hands. You want them just positioned directly under your shoulders, not too far forward, or don't come too far over. Nice and stable under the shoulders. Keep bringing those knees right up underneath. 40 seconds done. We've got a 20-second break, and the next one we're going into is our dips. So our dips, we're going to use the edge of the bench. And we're going to drop down, keeping the bum nice and close to the bench, and push back up. You can have your legs straight if you want, or I like to bend mine just a bit. Let's go. 40 seconds worth. These are going to get pretty hard, so take your time through them. If you need a rest, you can just rest with your arms straight, but get straight back into it as soon as you feel like you're willing. And you're capable of going again, have a little breather, and then straight back into it again. Keep your breathing up, guys. You want as much oxygen coming in as possible. Don't shorten your breath. Try and get into a nice rhythm, and just go for it. Time's counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. 20 seconds rest again. The next one we're going to do, move the bench out of the way. And we're going into our sprinting on the spot. So again, big breath in, stand up nice and tall, open the rib cage up, plenty of oxygen coming in, and we're sprinting on the spot. And we're going to punch out in front, mix it up, punch up and down. See, punching straight out in front. Keep the knees coming up nice and high. We want to get the most out of this exercise. So the knees are up high, punching the arms straight in front. Go back. Punching up to the ceiling. Again, getting that heart rate right up. It's only a 40-second effort, so you want to be going as hard as you can the whole time. Good. Back out in front. Keep the knees up, nice and fast with the arms. Stand up nice and tall, don't hunch forward. Good, 40 seconds done there. The next one, guys, it's a bit of a leg burner. It's going to be our jump lunges. So with that, we want to control where our legs are landing, and we want ourselves, as we come into our lunge, coming into that pattern there where the knee stacks over the ankle. We're not too far forward. Let's go. And control them so that your knees track. You're not dipping in, you're not dipping out, or falling over. All right? Nice and controlled. Again, this one takes a fair bit out of the legs. Keep that breathing up. Nice and front on view. 15 seconds to go, guys. Keep it controlled. It's always good to have a line in the floor as well. That way you can keep an idea if you're moving to the side or staying in a nice straight plane. Good. That's the worst one done. Next one, guys, we're moving on to is our burpees. Another hard one, but we're just going with straight arm burpees, so you don't need to put your chest all the way to the floor. Quick drink in between. Last 40-second effort. Let's go. Up. Now, and again, we're just working to our maximum. If you need a little rest, you can have it. As we go through the program, you're going to get fitter. You're going to notice the results. You're going to be able to work harder. So just push yourself as hard as you feel comfortable. This is the last one. You get a minute break after this. So let's really pick it up for this last 10 seconds. Let's go. Should be able to get 2 or 3 more out. Last one. Good. There it is. Have a bit of a breather. Again, up nice and tall. You've got a 60-second break now, and we go back into it. 2 rounds to go, guys. By now you should be able to feel your heart rate pretty much jumping out of my neck. So we know we're working. Let's keep it up as we push into this second round. You'll start to fatigue a little bit. That's fair enough. 30 seconds left, guys. Give the legs a shake. Don't want that lactic acid to build up too much. Keep moving. Again, open that chest up. Big breaths. Lots of oxygen in. So we're well oxygenated to smash this second round out. Alright, we're nearly there. 10 seconds left. And we're going back into our rock climbs. Down we go. Let's go, guys. Good. Again, get into a rhythm. Keep your breathing up. And just keep working, bringing those knees right up under the chest. Push the feet straight back, hands directly under the shoulders. And just keep working. These 40-second efforts take their toll, but just keep that oxygen up. Keep pushing yourself as hard as you can. We've got 7 seconds left, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Come on, first couple of breaths are important. Force that oxygen in. Try and lower that heart rate down. So we've got our dip bench back in, and we're ready. If you don't have a bench like this, you can use a chair. As long as it's not on wheels, you can use a step. Plenty of options here, guys. Again, control as you bring the bum down and push up there. This is a good one to really regulate your breathing on. Try and slow that breathing down. Because the burpees, the jump lunges, they're a little harder. So you just want to nice and control. Have a little breather if you need, and back into it. Keep an eye on how many reps you get through in your 40-second effort, so that you can try and replicate that throughout the whole workout. There we go. Oh, good. And just think, guys, once you get through this round, you've only got 1 more of each exercise to go. It's got to be a bit of a mental barrier. You get over that, and you know you're over halfway. The next one we're back into is sprinting with our punches again. Get the knees up nice and high. No point just jogging like that on the spot. Punching out hard. Knees up nice and high. Starting to get a good sweat on. Let's go. We're about halfway through the workout now. So keep it up. You can punch up to the ceiling. Punch back out in front. Mix it up. Again, oxygen is key. Keep breathing. Bring it home now. Let's go. We're into our last 10 seconds. Fast with the legs, fast with the hands. And there it is. Good work, guys. Got 2 exercises left. The jump lunges again. As you start to fatigue, you may need to slow them down so that you keep good form. That backs up, think of your posture. And let's go. Nice and controlled. Remember, when we're landing on our side, that knee stacking there, you're bringing the bum back. You're not landing forward, all right? Good. Keep it up. If you do have bad knees and this hurts, you can turn it just into a reverse lunge like that. All right, a little bit less impact, but if you can, with Sam, the jump lunges, keep it going, guys. One exercise to go. It's everyone's favourite, the burpee. Again, try and keep a count of how many you get out. 40 seconds. It's not an easy amount, but let's go. And we're off. Down, 1, 2, 3. As you come down, keep your stomach engaged. Don't just get sloppy through your hips. You don't want to drop like that. Keep it up, draw the belly in, it's like a plank. Come back up. Nice and strong through those abs. Good guys, good, keep it up. Let's go back in front. 10 seconds to go. See how many you can get out, don't give up. Push yourself all the way to the end. And there it is. Big breath in. One more lap to go, guys. Get ready to push yourselves again. 5 exercises, 40 on, 20 off. Keep up the good work. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you to do the 3rd set on your own. I'll be right there with you at the end for the warm down. Give it everything you've got. Don't leave anything in the tank. Let's work hard. Alright guys, so we've just finished our workout and now we're going to have a bit of a cool down. The aim of the cool down is to re-oxygenate the body, slow the heart rate down and really sort of open up. Using your muscles, they are going to want to tighten up a little bit, so it's about opening up, getting the hips mobile, opening up the chest and the thoracic area so that we've got plenty of range of motion and we don't feel like we've just tightened up straight after the workout. So the first thing I want you guys to do is get your feet standing nice and stable. We're just going to work on a couple of big deep breaths. So you open the arms up, open the ribs up. As we blow out, we're going to draw that belly in, all right? Drop the arms down. Good, and the last one. Good. So we're going to go down, we'll work from the upper body up. We're going to slow down a little bit, drop down onto one knee. Again, we're going to push that hip forward, reaching right up. And again, controlling your breathing. Slow that breathing down. And then you can just lean over to that side. Cool down's important, guys. You know, especially during the colder months. Certainly, or colder days, you don't want to finish your workout, walk straight outside into the cold without having cooled down a bit. You will seize up a little, so we want to definitely make sure we spend 5 minutes cooling down. Just gives us time to recover and helps the body prepare because we're going to be training again tomorrow, or we'll be walking or doing whatever is in the program. So just make sure that you're looking after your body and listening to your body. So from there, guys, we're going to come down onto our hands. Give the calves a slight stretch, and you can do that just by walking them out. You won't hold each one for too long, but just walk the calves out, like so, like that. Then we're going to bring the left foot up to the left hand, to the outside of the left hand, like that, all right? We're going to sink into this stretch. You can let that knee fall out a little bit. We're really opening up through our groin, and through the front of the hip flexor on the other leg. So you're just opening those hips up. Then with our left hand, we're going to reach up to the ceiling. And again, we're working on that rotation. Opening the chest up, nice deep breaths. Hold that for 5 to 10. Come back down. And then we're going to go up with the other side. So I'll swing around for you. So you've got a good view. The hand opposite to the foot is going to come up. Just balance there, and again work on that rotation. We're trying to limber the body up here after our workout so that we don't seize up. Come back and then just work onto the other side. All right, so again, hand closest to the leg, we'll go up first and come down, and then a front on view. You're going to be, that right leg's back up and you're going to go up with that left side. Some of you may find this hard with balance, but just work through. Go as far as you can with that rotation. Hold there, 5 to 10 seconds. and back down. Bring the feet back nice and wide. Walk the hands back. You may not be able to touch the floor, but we're aiming to. And then we're just going to really sit back, push those hips back. Feel that posterior chain, your glutes, your hammies. Have a stretch there. And then we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. So side on view, you're nice and low. You're going to come up. Nice and slow. Back up to standing. We're going to go 3 big breaths again. And by now, I can feel my heart rate's already way down on where it was when we finished the workout. So I'm slowly getting to there. Last one we're going to do is just a bit of a hip mobilization technique. You start down on the floor, one leg bent, foot across, the other foot tucked up, the other knee tucked up just near that foot. And trying not to use our hands, we're going to raise up and push those hips forward. You may feel a little click through the hips there. We're just really opening those hips up and trying to get that range of movement. A lot of us sit at office desks all day and we're very tight. So you really want to try and mobilize those hips. It can cause lower back pain, tight legs, all that sort of stuff. So really work on this mobilization, keep the body feeling good. Swap sides. Bit of a side on view there. You just start like that, come up and push forward with the hips. Remember, controlling your breathing the whole way through the warm down is key. You can do 5 on that side. Back up on your feet, guys, and we're just going to shake it out to finish off. Let the arms go loose, even into a little twist, like that. And that's sort of 4 to 5 minutes of nice cool down. You should feel refreshed. The last thing we're going to do is open that chest up again. So you're right back, chest forward, draw the belly in as you blow out, and you'll be ready for work, you'll be ready to go home. Whatever you got on for the rest of the day, enjoy.